show some of my trees that I've planted over the years. These two trees, the kids brought home when they were like that big. The trees were in a Ziploc bag. You know how big a Ziploc bag is. And it was some kind of school project or whatever. And I went ahead and planted them. And this is one of them. I do believe this is Stephen's tree, I do believe. And look how big it is. The thing when I planted it was probably about that tall. And I mean as big as my pinky. And I didn't know how big it would get, but look at it. It's big, ain't it? And I don't know what tree that is. I've forgotten. There was a piece of paper that came with it. The next one is over here. And I do believe it was Andrew that brought it home. Not sure, but I think. And again, it was in a Ziploc bag. About that tall. Look how big around it is now. As big as my pinky. And look how big it is. And that was about, I'd say about 8 years ago. I do believe. It might have been 7. And it's gotten that big from that time period. Now check this out, my apple trees. This tree I planted like 5 years ago. Didn't grow anything until last year. And this year, last year it had 3. I think 3 or 4 apples on it. This year, look. Look. Awesome. But there's some kind of, something's wrong with them. If you look at them, they got little dots on them. But look at that. See? This tree has a lot. And it was all because I had one tree. I needed more so they could pollinate. See that one right there? Look at that. What the heck's wrong with that? And right here, see the spots? Look at all these. And right here. And see? They're just everywhere. Ooh, that one's getting pretty good. So I'm going to have lots of apples every year. It's so awesome. They're all over the place. But I see dots on them. Like some kind of bug. I'll have to look that up and figure out what's going on. There's some more right there. Alright, so then these I planted 2 years ago. Let me see. Yeah, 2 years ago. And look, already getting apples already. See right there and right there. And only 2 on this one, it looks like. 2. 1, 2. Yep, just 2. And then over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, isn't that awesome? 2 years, that's all. Anyway, and then over here, well, this is the cherry tree right here. 3 years ago. And it's just got 2 cherries on it. Pretty pathetic. Last year it had 3. This year it has 2, it looks like. Yeah. Anyway, here's those cherry trees I planted last year. They survived. And look, growing new growth. And down here, at the very bottom, so see the roots made it. But look, like right at this branch, look at that. I don't know, I guess it did. But they were green. The leaves. And see, this branch right here is dead. And then over here, this is the one from last year too. And it survived, but look, one branch looks like it died. But again, look at the bottom. See that? New growth. I'm not going to cut that. I'm going to leave that there. Just in case this part dies, then you know that's going to make it. And then the last one. One more. Let's run. Here, last one. Now, it had leaves like these. And look, already dying, I guess, on just that part. But again, a new tree grown, see? So it survived, and then it grew some new branches that are going to come. So, yeah, some of it died, but most of it lived. It looks okay. And so those are some of my trees. All right, you guys have a good one. Take care, and God bless.